Do it.
Okay, ladies' room toilet set near the kitchen. Okay, so here we are, and you can see right off the bat, there's a little water that tends to want to lay in the bottom here.
Yep.
Now go turn on one of those sinks, or run one. I want to see that. Maybe is what comes out right there to the right. And I'm literally right here.
Yep.
I'm going to set my counter here to 0. I'm still back here.
Oh, I see that. Oh, that's the vent probably.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a vent right there behind the toilet paper holder somewhere.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because
So
Pat's like, did you vent it good? What do you mean, did I vent it good? I mean, like I say, this is so shallow here.
I know it.
I had no choice but to do a street right off the bat, just to make it so the flange would make it.
And you see how we got, but you can see how the water's laying on the bottom.
Yep.
And that means this little pile of debris right here, I'm pushing it. I mean, I just had water running in it, but that must have been way back here. So, okay, just about a foot in now, looks like we're gonna take a turn to the left.
Going that way.
And I would dare say that's a full 90. Is this Okay, now we're into copper.
So where's my you should have seen my my fern toe.
Well, this is copper. Copper right probably in there.
Yeah, right
plastic.
there must be where it hits.
So you've only got a couple feet of plastic
Yep.
before you turn into copper.
Yep.
And those toilets must tie in after this copper. Now this is not holding. Okay, now we're taking a little turn to the right. So we must be going down the hall now. Go flush one of these toilets.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to see.
So they're out there.
So we haven't gotten to them. This is through the area where we were plugged. But see how rough that copper is on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell there's acid and stuff and pee and stuff, sewage, because it keeps it clean copper looking.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the top has gotten corroded.
How many feet are we in right now? We're out there a little ways. Because what is it? It's a gallon for every 18 inches of 4-inch or something?
Now there's something interesting.
You dropped it down?
Yeah, but
Looks like an offset or something. Is that where it goes
I'm
from
thinking
copper
it
to
goes
cast?
Copper to cast. But this looks like toilet paper and stuff. So I'm wondering if maybe we're starting to catch stuff.
That's a weird looking joint.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like a box almost.
What's it look like over on this side? Can you back up a
Yeah,
little?
it's hard because I'm going around a bend.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's a weird looking joint right there.
It's almost as if you can see the whole edge of the pipe.
Mm-hmm. Like it's almost shifted or something.
We'll grab the locator. We'll go out in the hall, see if we can find this. This does not look like a drop.
It doesn't?
It looks like we're staying level, you know, pitch. But that is funky looking there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can push the camera past that. I'm smacking right into the bottom right there.
That's probably about where I was hitting too.
It's definitely something shifted right there.
That's about where I was hitting. You know, and I may have just been hitting that too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I couldn't get past it. I just kept wham, wham. I was out about 13. What are you out?
Well, you take up my slack here.
About the
14
same.
and a half,
Yep.
somewhere in there. But that would be a jackhammer fix. Because you're out there in the hall.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
And I'll bet you stuff is, you know, because the paper's heavier, you know, so it's going to tend to lay on the bottom, especially in this first couple of feet that constantly have water, you know, and if you get stuff laying in the bottom and then every flush It's like a tumbleweed in the desert, you know, it just kind of rolls forward a little bit, but the water keeps going. And so
So
as a
you think
result,
where that's kind of laid flat like that, water sitting on it,
well,
it could be a
that could be where maybe some paper is starting to accumulate, and if you get a big enough slug form, then, you know, a flush might push that, and that slug might work its way slowly down the pipe, going further and further with every flush until it comes up against this. And then it's like putting the brakes on, and then stuff is just going to pile up from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I raised that thing up just as much as I could. And like you see, I mean, it's buried right there. I just...
But when I push the camera right here, you can see the end of the camera head drops a little bit. And then I catch an edge right here and it stops.
Almost like a belly.
Yeah, but it's just like a little gap between the end of the copper and the beginning of the cast, like maybe it's just a fernco and it's pulled apart a little bit.
Pushed together.
You know, and then stuff tends to collect right there.
So power flush would be their best bet.
Well,
Something that flushed some serious...
it might not guarantee.
No.
But you'd have to try it and see. But I think it's going to be something that is going to have to keep being done once in a while. And we haven't gotten to where the other toilets tie in yet. I bet I see something right down here. Now there's stuff coming in on the left.
Want me to try flashing?
I'm wondering if that's the kitchen coming in on the left.
You want me to turn the sink on?
Yeah, is the sink back here?
The kitchen? There's a bunch of them over there.
Yeah, there's a sink right over here.
All right, back by where I located?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it on.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I was young then. I'm old now. Nothing?
I don't see anything.
Nothing?
Not at that spot anyways. But I can't get the camera to go any further than this. So.
I'm going to throw all the other
Now I'm
sinks
seeing I'm seeing a lot of, looks like steam or something. Was he running hot water?
You running hot water? What? You running hot water? No, he said it was cold.
All right. Yeah, but yeah, when I pull back like this, you can definitely see. I mean, it looks like that edge is slid over. You know, shifted to one side.
That's why I hate when people use regular fern toes.
That's why they make mission bands.
That's right.
But they maybe didn't have them back then.
I don't know, but I use them everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm in a wall. I use the band. I'll use the thin walled. Mission makes the really thin walled. You just roll back. And then in burial, I use the heavier duty ones.
So 14.5 feet in. We got an offset where in fact, look at this. When I'm pulled way back into the copper now, and you can see that thing looming in the distance there.
Anything?
And I mean, is it that far offset?
So it looks like there's this almost, I don't even know if this is a 16th bend here.
But I mean, it does look really heavy, like it's pulled to to this side.
Yeah, and it looks thick.
Yeah, almost like it wouldn't be clay, I'm sure.
Unless it's thin, it's cast iron, but I'll bet you're seeing a lot of toilet paper and sludge packed into the side there, where where the offset is.
It's hard telling, because it does look like a nice smooth edge, though, like it
Yeah.
is pipe. But
Right. Yep.
So a power flusher is an option, may not cure it.
Right.
You coming whenever it happens is another option.
And the only way we could know that is keep track of when we were here and see how long it's going to last you in between times. If it's something that's going to plug every 3 months, it would probably be financially to their advantage to fix it.